What's up guys, Tommy Boat here from Movie Rewind, and today we will be reviewing John Wick Chapter 3. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in terms of character development, yeah, John Wick doesn't have a lot of development in this movie. He's kind of got the same development that he's had in the previous two movies. He feels, upset because his wife died and his dog died. So yeah, there's not really a lot of development done with his character. I suppose you understand why he's doing it, and you kind of feel sorry that he's got to go back into this organisation in order to defeat it. I get that. However, development is not a really great one, so I'm going to give character development a 5 out of 10. As for performances, Keanu Reeves does give a good performance as, a hard man, which kind of only Keanu Reeves can portray a hard man really well. So, yep, I think he's good. As for the other actors involved, Halle Berry, I like her. I think her performance is good in the movie. And as for the villains, yes, they're a bit bland. They're a bit two-dimensional. However, I don't think people go to see John Wick for great villains or great performances. However, the performances surprised me because they were actually not bad. So I'm going to give performances a 6 out of 10. As for the effects, there aren't really a lot of digital effects in this movie. However, I will say that the choreography, just like the previous two John Wicks, is amazing. And I actually think they raised the bar in this movie. There is a lot of action in this. A lot of kung fu, a lot of choreography. And Keanu Reeves does a lot of his own stunts. So I can't fault him on that. The effects gets a 9 out of 10 because they're actually really, really well done. Now, the story and writing. Oh boy. This movie is probably 85% action, which isn't a bad thing. I think some movies can get away with it because it is really good. The choreography is good. However, it is just action. There's a few, quiet moments when people are talking in that, and I suppose they're trying to get emotion, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. However, let's face it, everyone came to see this movie for the action. And the action doesn't disappoint. So the writing, I don't know, it's not a brilliant plot, to be honest. I feel like this movie is trying to set up the next movie in a way. Kind of like what John Wick Chapter 2 did. I have to admit, I think it's a lot less subtle in this movie. I feel like they're saying, oh, go and watch the next movie. So yeah, but I can't argue with the action in this movie. So I'm going to give the story and writing a 6 out of 10 because, yeah, the writing isn't good, but the action makes up for it. So as for the special recognition, I'm going to say the lack of realism in this movie. Now, I've always said that special recognition doesn't have to be a positive thing. These movies aren't realistic. I mean, the amount John Wick gets injured in this, he should be dead by now. And this is a spoiler alert. At the end of the movie, he is shot and falls from a high building and survives. Yeah, he's injured, however, he survives. And to me, that just seems a little bit unrealistic. I mean, John Wick's always been a bit unrealistic, however, I think that takes the biscuit that it's become a bit obscure and it's not realistic anymore. But what can I say? I'm betraying my principles of what makes a good film. However, I went to see this for the action, and the action is really good in this. It's well choreographed and it's just really, really good action. So I'm gonna have to give the special recognition a 3 out of 10 because there is no realism in John Wick anymore, and I think there will be even less in the full film. So in conclusion, John Wick Chapter 3 can best be described as a guilty pleasure movie. It doesn't have any realism, the writing's not very good, and the development is all over the place. However, the action is the best thing in the movie. It's well choreographed and it's action-packed. So that's why John Wick Chapter 3 gets a 29 out of 50, which gives it a grade 4 ranking, which I think is just right for this movie. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed my John Wick Chapter 3 movie review. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. I will be doing a channel update video very, very soon to let you guys know what's coming up on the channel in the summer, and I will see you in another one. See ya.